Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I am Natalie. I'm an empath and intuitive card reader. I'm here this evening to do the general mid-monthly reading for the sign of Taurus the Bull for December 2016. Before I start, I want to just do a little promotional plug for a company, a local company called Intuitive Candles. These are soy-based candles and they're handcrafted in New Brunswick, Canada. Oh, they live about a good hour's drive away from me anyway. Anyways, this is a business that they run. These candles are extremely popular. They're all soy-based. They're very natural. They're not harmful to your health or breathing anything in that you shouldn't be. The smells are divine. They have a wide variety of beautiful, beautiful scents that just fill the air. So a member, one of the members from my Bay of Fundy Facebook page, Bay of Fundy Fortunes Facebook page, messaged me last week and said she wanted to give me one of their candles as a way of saying thank you for the free readings and general readings that I do here on YouTube. So I was thrilled. And these aren't just a candle, they're very unique. To start with, the one that I picked, she said you can pick any one you want. Well, I picked Fundy Breeze. Fundy Breeze. It's so fitting for Bay of Fundy Fortunes. And the smell. We need smell-o-vision to hurry up and come into our lives. It's just amazing. What makes it unique, this makes a wonderful Christmas gift. This is just my own thoughts. Because it's more than a gift. There's a gift within a gift. Once you light the candle and the wax is melted, there's some buried treasure hidden in the wax. You'll see a little ball of tinfoil and you fish that out with tweezers or something that you can pick it up with. Wait for the tinfoil to cool, open it up, and what it reveals is all different kinds of stones, not just one kind. And mine came like this, and it's just, it's called an adventurite stone. And there, I was wearing it around my neck last night. But this chain isn't proper for it. It doesn't fit right. But this stone is beautiful. It feels wonderful to hold, to just touch. It increases intuitiveness and awareness, clarity of mind. It can even help you sleep better at night. There's a whole list of things if you wanted to Google that stone. There's way too many things to mention that it's beneficial for. So this is just, I was thrilled. I couldn't wait to find out what I was going to have, because if you go to their website, www.intuitivecandles.com, intuitivecandles.com, they show the different stones that you could possibly dig out of there. They're gorgeous, and each stone is something precious within itself, and has its own beneficial and healing properties as well. A gift within a gift. Great Christmas idea for people that love candles, and we know that there are a lot of them. You'll see me handling this stone quite a lot through the reading. I'll even rub it here if I'm looking for further deeper insight into the third eye area. So don't think I'm freaking out or anything. That's what I'm doing. So anyway, so this reading is for Taurus, and I'm going to just shuffle up your cards here, Taurus, and set the house on fire while I'm at it. Maybe better move that candle just a little bit out of my reach. There we go. With the water. Okay. All right. Spirit guides, masters of the universe, and masters of the natural world order. Please bring forth any message you have for Taurus the Bull for this general reading. Mid-month December 2016. Please bring me forth some messages to relay to the viewers of this reading for Taurus the Bull for mid-month December 2016. Thank you for this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Give us some good cards for Taurus the Bull in December. weeks of December. Any messages for Taurus the Bull concerning the last 2 weeks of December 2016? Alright. 5-card spread using the Oceanic Tarot deck. And this deck is written by Jane Wallace and the illustrators Jane Delaford Taylor. First card that I pulled for you is the Knight of Wands. It's all about activity. This is a 5-card spread for any of you that are new. This is your overall energy. The second card that I pulled for you is in your wealth and your finance sector. And I pulled the Angel of the Ocean. She's about healing. Third card that I pull for you, Taurus, is the Hanged Man, and he's representing limbo. This is in your hearth, your home, your love, your romance, anything to do with your heart and love. The fourth card that I pulled for you are your challenges for mid-December. And what I pulled for you is the Ace of Swords, and he's all about victory. The fifth and final card in the 5-card Oceanic Tarot spread is your message from Spirit. And it's the 10 of Swords, and it represents endings. This is from Spirit. At the very end, once I'm done with the 5 cards, I pull one significator for the overall reading from my deck of tarot. Alright, let's get right into the reading. Okay, the Knight of Wands. Activity. This card, the advice that it is sending to you at this time is to choose what will benefit you best. And that's anything from work, direct intentions, remaining fully grounded. Right now, if you have to take on anything that's a little monumentous and feeling a little bit bigger than you are, now would be the time to make your move. Take one great step. If you do, you will find success. Excuse me, I've got something on my glasses here. A spot of something. I can't stand it when there's something in my line of vision. Okay. Keywords for this card are energy, movement, passion, focus, balance, communication, and relationships. This is your overall energy for this reading. So basically, the card is telling you, the Knight of Wands is telling you, that he's here to let you know that what you do in this life has to benefit you. And when you're coming to benefit yourself, don't take a step down and say, well, you know, like in an indirect way, saying that you don't think you're worth it. Going the right way and the best way, the most efficient way, maybe a little bit more expensive way, but this is for you. You deserve only the best. That's how you need to treat yourself at this time. Anything that's going to benefit you. When you move forward that way, you move forward after that, and then when you move forward, and this is for your benefit, there's a strength of character that will come forward that you've never had the opportunity to really meet before. A part of who you are, almost like a separate entity. Where did you come from? I would have never been able to do this before. And this is to benefit me. This is for my own good. There's something you're going to be doing that's going to be the heartbeat right there. It's for your own good. And because it is, and you realize it, when you accept that I'm going to do this because it's going to benefit me, you're going to see a whole different realm of strength that's coming from it. It's going to be like an epiphanous moment. Wow, I didn't know I had that in me. It's very interesting. This is one I wish the cards could elaborate a little bit more, because I'm curious. I have a curious nature. Second card is in your wealth and your finances. It's the Angel of the Ocean, and she's all about healing. So some of you have taken a loss, obviously, very, very recently. Some of you are worried about money right now, wondering, am I going to have enough to make it through? Am I going to have enough to hold my ground? Am I going to have enough to prove to everybody that I can, and that I am, that I'm capable, that I've grown? Is for some reason at this point, it's important how people see you in a financial sense, from what I'm seeing here and what I'm hearing. Very important. I'm hearing pride goeth before the fall. Pride goeth before a fall. You have to be careful and watch your pride. So, the Angel of the Ocean shows up. She holds the infinity symbol, that sideways 8 that you see here, which means into infinity and beyond. Infinity is forever, never ending. Her purpose for showing up here is to bring harmony within yourself and your self-worth to yourself. What are you worth to you? That's funny because the first card was more or less leaning in the same slant. So there's some inner growing going on. It's not even a growing. It's something that's, these things have already been there. You've never ever, they've always been laid, covered, dark, and you're pulling back the layers now, and you're finding another piece of you that's brand new to you. It's news to me. It's what is your reaction. I didn't know I could do this. I didn't know. You're finding your self-worth is what you're doing right now. That's really strong. Self-respect as well. Yes, this when she shows up in your reading, she's there to bring harmony to your emotional health, your mental health, your physical, and your spiritual health as well. She's a peacekeeper. She's here to heal past trauma, balancing your mind, your body, and yes, even your finances. And some finances actually take priority right now. The angel's here to guide you through these stressful times, because I am feeling that there's a sense of underlying stress. There's a sense of self-discovery, finding self-worth and self-respect that you've never felt for yourself before. And it is stressful, because it's kind of like, well, I always had self-respect. I mean, I'm not a bad person. I know that, kind of thing. But this is something else. This is something that goes a lot deeper. But for some reason, the ego moves into your way a little bit, and it matters to you what other people think about you a lot. And you feel a need to prove to other people your own self-worth. The advice of this card is to try to work a little bit of magic. And when you're doing that, try to reconcile opposites, not just with yourself, but with other people as well. Because that's what she's all about, restoring balance and harmony in your life. And if you're in conflict with other people, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to take place. So try. Believe in magic. Believe in your own willpower and your words that spill from your mouth. Believe in what you say. Have courage of your convictions, and try to put as much harmony into your life at this time. And she's here to say, because I'm here to guide you. This is the best time to try to lay these things to rest, to reconcile your differences, and move on and grow from there, and grow in unity too. So, and also be practical. Um, yes, if you're practical about things, realistic and grounded, you can get a lot. You're going to get a lot of things done if you can hold yourself into that spot. Um, Keywords are balance and patience, angels, finance. This is a growth period for you in the financial sense. You have to remember your finances, the size of your bank account, the bankroll that your job or your little company brings in. That's not who you are. These are lessons learned here about self-respect and strength. And for some of you, it's very true. You place an awful lot in your financial wealth. How people, you think that other people see you. All right, so the next card that I pulled for you in your hearth, your home, your love, anything to do with your heart and love, is the Hangman, and he's all about limbo. So, for some of you are finding the sweet spot in your relationships right now. There seems to be a good balance going on for you. When this card shows up, it's a metaphor for being in any position that you may find yourself in right now. A lot of you are feeling very very comfortable. It's like the Hangman. You can see if you look very closely at him, he's not stressed. He's just like kind of chilling out there. There's no clenched hands or muscles, and he's kind of like just going with the moment and says, well, I might as well get comfortable. If I'm going to be here for a while, I'm going to make myself very comfortable. Thank you very much. So it's not really so much that there's no forward movement or stuck in limbo. It's just waiting for a decision to be made, or feel that some things might even be on hold at this time. That would be a good representative of being in limbo as well. You may find, for some of you, may find this feeling almost like a lack of control. Whatever it is that you're waiting or a decision to be made, it's almost like there's a feeling of lack of control for you. And it may leave some of you feeling a little bit frustrated. And you may want to compromise something rather than have to hang around and wait and wait. Everything weighing on somebody else's decisions. But the Hangman is asking you a question, Taurus, to stay calm and think. Think intellectually, logically, calmly, rather than rush through everything, pushing things faster than they're meant to be. You really make a mess of things if you do that. It's just something you guys are going through right now, whatever that is. That's the way the cards are telling you. You need to go in the way you need to handle these things. You know, if you're going to push it and you can't be patient, there'll be a little bit of a price here or there to pay for it. Don't expect everything to come to you on a nice, neat, clean tray, because it won't work that way. There'll be things missing. Absolutely. So The keywords for this are waiting, time, frustration, sacrifice, insight, purpose, viewpoints. Find other ways to do things if you need to. You may gain more valuable insights. So, for some of you, obviously, there's a relationship that is going on, and your impulse. It's almost funny, but it's not funny. But it's just that you're deep down inside, and you wouldn't want anyone to know it, but you're so you're up for this, so you don't want to play the dance, the relationship dance. You don't want to give that much of yourself again. You just want to dive in head first. Let's just get this show on the road. I don't want to wait anymore. I'm tired of this sitting back, and I'm tired of waiting. I want things to happen. I want them to happen right now. And the card's here to tell you that's not in your better interest to do that. It's gonna mess a few things up for you. You need to find, as the card suggests, other ways of doing things. You're feeling like you're sacrificing part of you. My hint, what I'm hearing is, don't compromise. Don't compromise. That's what I'm hearing, is don't compromise in any relationships right now. That wouldn't be good. Fourth card that I pulled for you, Ace of Swords. It's all about victory. This is your challenges. Keywords are beginnings, decisions, action, clarity, determination, solutions, and ideas. The advice is to use your intelligence, and if you do, victory will be yours. The Ace reveals that you will benefit from a smart decision that leads to immediate victory. If there have been any delays, the Ace shows a break that is coming very, very soon. It's right on top of you. This could be the beginning of a new relationship. And mentally, spiritually, you're very sharp right now. But the main theme here seems to be over decisions that need to be made, is what I'm picking up. Even with this card, decisions and action and clarity, the light bulb moments, things that never occurred to you before, such as discovering new strengths, like I said earlier, meeting a piece of you that or a part of you that you never knew existed. And like I said, nobody's more surprised than you are. Didn't think you had it in you to be that way. Not a bad way. It's not anything. It's not anything bad. It's just something that took courage, and you had to be brave because you were a little afraid. You were having feelings of fear, and you stood before the fear, and you said, "Bring it on. Let's do it." And you have to be patient as well for the good things to come to you. Try not to compromise, make any compromises in that regard. You know what you can handle and what you can't. So you just need to be careful to not get ahead of yourself. Those are your challenges. To not speak before you think is what I'm hearing. Don't do that. Don't overthink. But there's a happy medium in there, right? Okay, so your message from Spirit, the Ten of Swords, is all about endings. So, Ten of Swords. The swords, for those of you that wouldn't know, represent the mind, the conscious, the subconscious, usually indicating things that are playing on our minds, things that we have to think about. We have to make time to actually think about, because there are decisions and choices that need to be made. And that's very indicative of the card. See, here we go with the decisions again. There's a decision again that may involve a certain degree of drama. And for some, this can be shocking. A certain degree of drama that's going to leave you feeling shocked. But the way things are right now, it cannot grow. That is one thing that you're sure of. The way things stand right now, they cannot grow. That's what I'm hearing. They cannot grow. However unwanted this card may be in a reading, whenever it arrives in a reading, it does tell the truth. And that helps you see what needs to be released. Some things you need to let go. You know, that could be an opinion. You need to let go of a certain way of thinking about certain things. Viewpoints and opinions, for some reason, could come to the forefront and be very important at this time. And you may find a way to release these things that aren't serving you any purposes anymore. The advice of this card is to walk away from anything that isn't servicing you and isn't benefiting you. Let go. Focus on the present. Stay in the now rather than dwell on the past. Don't dwell on the past. What a waste of time. All that time spent thinking, pining, moaning and groaning and crying, aching for things from the past to be in the future when the past is the past. It doesn't exist anymore. It's a time waster. We all do it. Even I do that. We all dwell in the past to a point. Some people can wallow in it, though. That's when it becomes, you know, it's not good for you. So, keywords are completion, release, drama, transformation, victimhood, truth, and shock. So there may be one or two of you who are out there, you're going to get the shock of your lifetime. That's only maybe one or two. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, now let's get your significator going here for time. I try to not watch the clock. I find that interferes. But I'll look every now and again to see how much time we've got in. It's just even where we're at right now at 28 minutes. This will be over a 2-hour upload to YouTube. So it's very time consuming that way. Messages come as the messages come. It's just that simple. They come out at whatever rate, whatever speed. One significator for this 5-card Oceanic Tarot spread for the sign of Taurus for the mid-month general reading, December 2016. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Let's see what we got. Oh, not bad. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I don't think there's a reverse on that either. Bear with me for one moment here. No, there's no reverse. This is a great card. This is really a great, great card. You know, they call the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Happily Ever After card. Then you've got the Nine of Cups, which is your wish card. But the Ace of Pentacles is really wonderful. It always means new beginnings. It means one door is closing at your back. You don't have to wait for the second door to open. There's no lull. There's no waiting period. That door is open. It's been open waiting for you to walk through it. Ace of Pentacles marks on the everyday level the start of a new project, of which is very likely to be successful. So we'll come up to show a new job or a new business venture. Usually this will be the sort of project that seems to continually grow with each level of attainment producing almost of itself the next step of the journey. So right now, as I said, anything that you implement and you do so using your intelligence, you're going to have a greater chance of success right now. That's key for some of you. Very, very key for some of you. Others, just about all of you, have these we make decisions every day. What we're going to have for supper, where we're going to go tomorrow night, where we're going, whatever. The tarot brings forth the things of significance into the forefront of your life, and that's what it does. It brings it to your attention. They can kind of bring you into the light a little bit. Tarot doesn't guide your life, but it can show you which direction you might go in at this time. A lot of it's due to energies and vibrations and whatnot, and what people can be coming into your life and what you can expect at that time. But it can't tell you what to do. It can't make you do anything. These are your choices. These are your decisions. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much for stopping by and watching the video and listening to the reading. I'd like to thank all my current subscribers for continuing to hang out, which is great. Join me on Facebook, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, on Facebook if you'd like. Someone will unlock the door and let you in. Also, thanks for your likes, your shares, your Google Plus, and especially the brave people that leave very open-hearted comments below the video windows on the readings and pour their hearts out in front of the whole world. That takes a lot. And thank you for the beautiful comments as well. It's all very much appreciated. If you'd like to, if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Red subscription button right below this window. If you're new to YouTube, all subscriptions are free. Also, if you like this reading and you'd like to have a private personal reading, I do offer that service, and all the information for that can be found below as well in the description box. And now, my friends, my dear, 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 dear Bay of Fundy friends, I want to wish you all, for those of you that celebrate the Christmas season, Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, or anything like that, all the religions of the world, not everybody celebrates it. This is mine, and I celebrate it big time. It means the world to me. What moves me the most is the coming together of humanity coming together to celebrate one thing right around the globe, and that's so moving and it's so strong because there are millions and millions upon millions all feeling the same energies and vibrations over the same happening. We're all collectively celebrating, and that's very moving. And nothing feels wonderful when you can feel the humanity in an energy situation or whatever's going on. So I'd like to wish you, my friends, for those of you that are celebrating the Christmas season, a very joyous, happy, love-filled, peaceful, and the best part of all, a feeling of contentment that you find yourself in during the Christmas season, a feeling of knowing that all is right in the world in the moment, and we hope for better. From the bottom of my heart to all of you, have a very, very, very Merry Christmas, and hopefully see you back here in 2017. Bye-bye.